And today starts the voting for the National Radio Hall of Fame candidates. And there's a number of candidates out there. And they're all on Twitter and Facebook or on the corners on a soapbox screaming at the top of their lungs saying, vote for me, vote for me. Now, the National Radio Hall of Fame is encouraging the public to participate in this process. They're encouraging us to speak to you. Those of you who are baseball fans, it's like voting for, not Hall of Fame, but for the Baseball All-Stars. So I've been nominated, one of 4 people, for this kind of a format. And I must confess, it's a great honor, and I was surprised that they nominated me. Not because I don't think I deserved it, it just wasn't in my mind. I don't think about these things. But really, it's you. I would not be here. I would not be here for 15 years and 7 years more under my lifelong contract, but for you, because you listen to the program. You listen on AM, you listen on FM. You listen on the Mark Levin app, you listen on the iHeartRadio app. You listen online, streaming, you download the show, you listen to podcasting. Millions and millions of you listen to this program. So I guess they figured, how can we ignore it? So I want to encourage you Levinites out there to vote. Because if you don't vote, nobody else is going to vote for me, that's for sure. And you can get 2 votes, we found out today, under the Chicago rules, apparently. When this began today, I just figured everybody gets 1 vote. But apparently everybody gets 2 votes. And we learned of this from the competitors in this process. Mr. Producer was getting emails, and he went and looked, and they're out there saying, hey, you can vote twice. You can vote on your text and vote on your email. Now, I didn't know that. We checked with the person in charge of the National Radio Hall of Fame, and they said yes. So we start a little behind, but we're okay. And so this is how you cast your 2 votes, if you would. You can text your vote in the one instance. Text the number 500 to 96000. That's the number 500. Text the number 500 to 96000. Only 1 vote per cell phone. Then you can also vote online by going to radiovote.com. They make it simple. Radiovote.com. Only 1 vote per email address. And you have to vote in both categories or your vote won't count. In other words, there's a category before mine and then my category. So you can vote for somebody in that category, or they have a button for abstain, and then you get to my category, and I'm among the 4 candidates there. You can hit my picture or the button next to my picture, click it, and then you can finish your vote, submit your vote. So you get to vote twice. It's legitimate, believe it or not, by texting and by going online to radiovote.com. We definitely appreciate it if you would do that. That's certainly what the others are doing. And if you can tell your family members, your friends, your colleagues, if you like the program, if you like the show. Because the way I view this, all of us go into the Hall of Fame together. All of us. The audience, number 1, and me following you. Seriously, that's the way I view it. I had a discussion with a couple executives the other day. We were talking about terrestrial radio and satellite radio and podcasting and so forth, and they were talking about these different formats and so forth, and I said, they agreed, the issue really isn't the different formats and the different platforms. It's the audience. If you treat your audience with respect, if you treat your audience as the intelligent people they are, if you understand they can go to 1,000 different places, and however they're listening to you, they don't need to be there. If you do this job for your audience, then it'll work. You're the customer. You're the consumer. And I have spent my entire radio career thinking that way. That's why I said in the first hour, when I go to a book signing, I try to take as much time as I can, and we can't take a lot, but I do, with everybody who comes up to the table. When I go to a speaking event, and it's not often, I try to take time to be with all you folks who show up. And as the caller said the last hour, we have people flying in from all over the country, whether I'm at the Reagan Library or at Books A Million, Barnes & Noble, at Tyson's Corner, Books A Million, in McLean, or wherever it is, from all over the country. And so that's how I view you as a Levinite, as part of this big community, this big family, where we share our ideals, we share our principles, we share our belief systems. This is the place you can come, and I can come, where we feel not only comfortable in our beliefs, but we can share them and we can learn a lot from each other. So I want to encourage you to vote if you can. It's 500. You text the number 500 to 96000. Only one vote per cell phone there, or go to radiovote.com and you can vote there. One vote per email there. All right.